recommendation is the steak. Right now, I wish I was sitting at the top of a tree, looking out over a meadow, cider in hand.
The feelings...
Hold that pose! Truth bomb!
Where evil lurks, shoot on sight!
Many happy returns!
Ready.
Say cheese! Shoot. Smile!
Up to it, Manzai!
Hard-hitting exclusive! Hold that pose! How rude!
Time to testify.
Smile! Truth bomb!
Many happy returns!
There are lots of journalists in the Court of Fontaine, but not all of them hold themselves to a high professional standard. If you're ever looking to do an interview, I'm your best choice. Hold that pose! Say cheese!
them down.
Hold that pose! Huh. Yeah. Ah. Say cheese! Smile! Hard hitting it?
Up to it, Manzai! So. Yeah.
Hold that pose!
Ta. So. Ka.
Smile!
Congratulations!
Add Astro. Thank you for Add Astro. Baiju isn't in his shop.
So many medicines.
Oh, you're looking for Dr. Baiju. He's resting today, but he said to send any patients to the back room.
Ah, okay. Thanks. We'll head on through.
Please, show me your prescriptions.
Traveler, Paimon, welcome. What can I do for you?
It's the Traveler. She looks absolutely beat these days. She has these huge, dark circles around her eyes, like she hasn't slept a wink. And she keeps spacing out. You have to call her name several times before she snaps out of it. What do you think it is? Is she sick?
Very peculiar. In all the time we've been acquainted, this is the first time you've come to me with a health complaint. Come, let me take a look at you.
Okay. Paimon does not like that expression, Baiju. It's not serious, is it?
Complexion is good, eyes are clear, breathing is steady, pulse is strong. Physically, you appear to be in good condition, Traveler. In theory, your energy level should reflect that. You should be feeling right as rain. Hence my concern. A clean bill of health is usually a good thing, but in this case, it likely means your situation is more complicated. Physical illnesses come with detectable symptoms that can be used to diagnose, medicate, and cure the condition. But afflictions of a non-physical nature...
Huh? What do you mean, non-physical nature?
Curses, dark magic, it's hard to say. It could just as easily be a simple case of mental fatigue. Why don't you rest here for a bit? Whatever it is we're dealing with, clues to your... In the meantime, Changsheng and I will review the relevant literature for afflictions that present with mental fatigue.
Oh, must be a rare condition if not even Baiju and Changsheng have seen it before. Well, all we can do is take their advice. You look like you're about to collapse anyway. Just get some rest. Paimon will be right here by your side. Fingers crossed you'll be all better when you wake up. Rise and shine! For once, you're making Paimon look like an early riser. A cut? What? Did you scratch yourself in your... Nope, nothing there. Wait, did you have a nightmare? Okay, don't panic. Paimon heard that dreams tell us what we need by showing us the opposite. So, if you had a nightmare, maybe all you need is something to cheer you up. Come on, Paimon will treat you to something yummy. What? So, in this dream, you were trapped in a weird place with thick fog everywhere, and then a spike came out of nowhere and stabbed you in the back? Oh. Okay, well, that's a new one. Are you sure it was a dream? Because from the way you describe it, it sounds like you were really there. But then again, you woke up right where you went to bed. And you were definitely... Then it's decided. Paimon will stay up and watch over you tonight. Or, wake you up first and then we can beat him up together.
Something is missing.
Did you just say something?
The flesh remains whole, but the soul is incomplete. Left unresolved, the mind will wither away along with it.
Ah! What the... Wait! Right! What do you do? The last time we saw you was at the Primordial Sea in Fontaine, right? But then we left and never learned where you went after that. Child's been looking everywhere for you, by the way. What brings you to Wanmean Restaurant of all places? You came here looking for us? And were you the one behind that hocus pocus just now?
Tell me, what is it that you saw? Tight-lipped, huh? I suppose that's fair. You. I'll take a glass of wine.
Hmm? Oh, of course. We make this one in...
Chef Mao, I'll take a grilled tigerfish over here.
Coming right up.
At the end of the day, what happens to you is of little consequence to me. I'm not here to try and win you over. Trust me or not, the choice is yours. If you want my help, now's the time to speak up. You have until I finish. I was investigating an abyssal disturbance in the area and happened to notice you. Part of your soul is damaged, and the wound bears traces of abyssal corrosion. Need I say more?
Neither of those things sound... Well, should we trust her? She mentioned an abyssal disturb... Yeah, and that thing she said... Skirk's an interesting one, that's for sure. But from what Child's told us...
1, 2, 7, 10. That'll do. Well, have you made up...
So, that's all we know, Miss Skirk. Ma'am, can you help us?
So, you couldn't disperse the fog. I understand. Come find me in the Guili Plains when you're done here. Oh, and I left cash for the drink on the table.
Oh, okay. Huh? She disappeared!
Wait, hold on. You overpaid. Here's your change.
Oh, no. This includes the drink, so it should be the...
I didn't think you two ordered a drink.
We didn't. It was that lady who came and said...
You sure?
What?
What'd you put in their dish, Chef Mao? Some kind of hallucinogen?
Seeing things? Wait, so neither of you...
Oh, now you mention it, not vaguely. Coming!
Okay, what was going on there? It's like they did. Even Paimon was half convinced we hallucinated the whole thing. Oh, this whole situation is giving Paimon... Whoa. Huh. Looks like they're collecting something. Let's go say cheese! Huh.
Mighty mythical beast!
Time to testify.
Here we go! Hold that pose! So, this is what... Yeah...
From the moment they are born, all beings with great power have an impact on this world. Even if their body is sundered and their soul extinguished, their influence remains. Gods are the most common example of that. The remnants of gods who fell thousands of years ago remain buried deep within the earth. Together, these remnants form what you call god remains, and it appears that some of those sealed here were dug up and removed. They're
nothing! Just wanted to make sure. She's definitely not a ghost traveler. Paimon poked her, and she's solid.
Your life hangs in the balance, and that's what you're fixated on? It was just a trick to avoid being perceived. If someone notices me, those memories are erased. Simple as that. Unlike you, I have no desire to establish a connection with the world. Now.
Okay. Right. In our experience, God...
Maybe it's a good thing by human standards, but power doesn't come from nothing. And it doesn't the remains aren't just gone. Very clever, traveler. You aren't the only one who had something taken from you. Something similar happened in Sumeru. Within the span of one night, countless Of course, god remains are just one of the targets. The culprit is chipping away at sources of power all over this world.
Wait, you mean... the stars?
Mm-hmm. 42 of them have died out in the past few months alone. In Conria, people believed that powerful individuals have corresponding Stella Fortuna. Yet now, something has been leeching power. This time, it only took a fragment. No one knows. All I know for certain, considering how much power this entity has stolen.
So...
We're going to help each other. You are my ticket to uncovering this thing.
Well, great! You seem...
Don't get all mushy on me. All I'm doing is helping you get back to normal after a sudden crisis. And I should warn you, getting mixed up with me can have unforeseen consequences. We're on very different journeys. You don't want to... You help me uncover the truth behind this entity, and I'll help you recover what you lost. This is a transaction. You would do well to remember that.
Yeesh! You'd think she'd be well, whatever. Anyway, the important...
Into the shadows.
Shoot! Bomb! is...
This is where I live. I suppose it is. I brought you. I don't know how much Ajax.
Ajax? So,
Yes, well, I didn't bring you here just to show you around. Now, we just need to figure out how to investigate that place you saw. The one. Both your description and the abyssal disturbance I felt. The thief who stole that fragment of your soul. Abyssal power can grant a special form of sight. Okay. Do you plan to learn? That tracks. All the...
And you're saying that's not true?
Depends on your perspective. Floods and hurricanes. I'll respect your opinion, though. Just means a little abyss crystal that contains my power. Wear it on your head, and...
Dream mirror?
It means experiencing whatever... Since you haven't studied the art of using abyss with dream mirroring...
Huh.
Tough to say. This to play it safe.
Wait! You're gonna teach her some... Does that mean... the next time we see Child, we have to treat him like our senior?
Do as you want. You're already a pretty good fighter. But that's enough talk. If you're ready to do this, then come with me. Time might be more...
Oh, she moves... So... last time something... Skirk seems pretty...
Ready? Your training will be split into 3 stages. Testing your blade work. We'll start with blade work. You're no rookie in this. During your long journey,
You bet! There's Kaya, Master... You sparred with a bunch...
don't get too smug. And sword fighting, to use the human body as an analogy. Improving your sword fighting is like growing them. You need to do some introspection. Only then will you get...
Wait! Paimon thought you were gonna teach her some cool new moves! Like...
One day, you'll reach... There are no short... That's all I have to say. Now focus. Destroy the crystal columns as swiftly as you can.
This is making Paimon's head spin. Hang in there, Traveler!
Stay calm. Use your head. You have to keep it together.
This moment will be frozen in time.
Cut to the chase.
Consider a moment of true mastery that you've witnessed in another person. Now take that and practice it right away with speed, skill, and strength.
Step on up! Dance with the waves!
If you start to tire, empty your mind, but do not stop. Stay in that frame of mind as you keep up the fight. Get rid of all redundant movements. Imagine your sword is an extension of your own body.
'Twas on a deserted, moonlit night that the hero approached the vile dragon's limpid lair. Ring cutter! Feathers fleeting wet, the white heron treads water. A sight without flaw. Master of Inazuma Kamisato art Tachijutsu.
Huh. Looks like you've made some real progress. That concludes your training session.
Awesome! Paimon knew you could do it!
How do you feel? As you should be. Time flies when you're training hard. You've actually been going for several days now with no rest.
Yeah, meanwhile Paimon's had a whole bunch of naps. But you were so focused, she didn't want to interrupt you.
Go get some sleep. I'll be doing the same very soon. Let's hope you see that foggy place in your dream, so I can get this investigation over and done with.
Propagate!
Skirk, why are you skipping classes again? We've talked about this.
'Cause he's a crabby old man, and he's a boring old man. I don't like going to his classes.
Excuse me. You shouldn't talk about your teacher like that. It's very disrespectful.
All right, let's not get into a big fight about this. Skirk's learned what she needs. There's no point forcing her to sit through more classes if she doesn't want to be there. But I'd still love to hear about what you got up to yesterday. Why don't you tell your dad?
I went diving, and I saw this huge fish. I never knew they could get that big. It looked kind of dumb, though, with that stupid big fat head. Oh, and today, I'm gonna go to that prairie up north. There's...
Then I suppose your old dad should get one as a pet, too. Otherwise...
When it's time to eat, I'll come back on my own, Zilly.
Wait! Put on a coat at least, you'll catch a cold. You spoil that child, you know.
Ah, let the kid do what makes her happy. Besides, we both know you're all bark and no bite. Come on, our little...
The stars shimmer high above. But what lies beyond the stars? Mountains as far as the eye can see? An endless snowy plain? I can't be the only one asking these questions. The universe is fascinating. If only I could meet some other people like me. We could set sail together and explore every corner of the world. I'm sick of being a kid. There's so many... But for now, I'm starving.
Don't let a single one of them get away!
No, please, spare the children! Stay back!
They're coming!
Run!
Help!
Eliminate the threat.
Take them down.
Don't be scared. Ah!
This way!
We'll never make it!
Where? There's fire everywhere. What happened?
I told you we shouldn't have trusted these outsiders!
Why are you doing this? What did we do to deserve this? We welcomed you with our finest food and drink.
Run! Save yourselves!
Captain, Zone 3 is clear. We have Zone...
Begin extermination. Remember the orders from upper command. No...
Rest assured, sir. We have enough munitions to annihilate these savages and burn their entire civilization to the...
Good. The only ones who put up a real fight are that man and his wife, correct? What's their status?
We shot the man in the ankles and the wife broke her wrist attempting to fight back. They won't be doing much more fighting. They're holed up in their home for now, but they won't last long. To prevent them from making some kind of last stand, we're planning to clear out the other zones first so we can send a bigger squadron to surround them.
Well, well. Turns out some of these beasts do know how to use their claws. Let them cling to what's left of their lives for a little longer. Once the other zones...
So happy to see you, sweet girl. But you need to go. It isn't safe here.
What happened? You're bleeding a lot.
This is the place.
Alert.
Run, Skirk! Run as far away as... Your dad and I, we're not afraid to stare death in the face, but we need... My clever girl, so...
Whenever you miss us, just remember. Break down the door! Look what we... You! Stop singing! Shut it! I said shut it or I'll make...
You're awake? I found a few clues while you were asleep, but it's only a start. Now, time for this. This time, the focus is elemental energy.
Man, staying in the... No day and no night? It's like time hardly... Well, except for the fact that Paimon still gets hungry like clockwork.
The way I see it, the pursuit of power is divided. The first is mastering the use of standard weapons. Next is learning how to harness natural... The natural energy of Tevat is abyssal power, yes. My master, Sertalod. The elemental energy of Tevat, on the other. A keen observation. Call it respecting local norms. The Abyss stands in direct conflict with the will of this world. So, to make my life easier, I disguise my power to make it appear cryo-like in nature. It's a technique I learned from some Conrian ruins. No, so I've heard. You seem to have a knack for removing abyssal power. But is purification really what's going on there? Just thinking out loud. Let's focus on true growth comes from... So, it's time to push yourself to the limit. Use the power of Animo to clear the field as fast as you can.
Be gone! Windblade! Prepare to be blown away!
Observe your surroundings. Look for things you can use to tilt the scales of success in your favor.
Be gone! Windblade! Windblade! Yeah!
Use the power of Hydro to destroy the spikes. Faster. Don't give them a chance to strike you. You need to be quicker than you were in your dream. You can't afford another injury like that.
Water jet! Water jet!
You need to understand what makes you special. The ability to wield it means your aspirations need no approval from, so be bold. Do not be afraid to chart your own path. Very good. It seems you've reached a deeper level of connection with the element. Long enough for you to lose yourself in your training. Which is a good sign. Get some rest. When you wake up, we'll proceed to the final stage.
What is the secret to power? Longing. Hatred. The fear of losing those you... Fear is the source of evolution. That fear is now part of you. It calls on you to evolve. Any minute spent missing home is a minute wasted. Practice your sword work instead. Do not make me tell you twice.
But, Master, I can barely lift the sword anymore. If I keep going, I feel like my wrist is going to break.
So it has not broken yet. Then pick up your sword and keep practicing until it breaks. I want to hear the cracking and splintering of bone. After all, bones can always be reset. Good, Skirk. Once again, you survived.
Cold.
These are signs that you are adapting to the abyss. Each time the flesh is torn and the spirit crushed, each time you claw back from the brink of death, you become stronger. I now understand why these people sought to destroy your homeland. Your potential, but you still have much to learn in your pursuit of strength. Your mind is rife with distractions. From now on, I shall show no... You must learn to shut out all the pointless emotion. Get up, Skirk. Wipe the blood off your face. Cut away the rotten parts of your flesh.
Hopefully you got some good rest. Skirk said to tell you that she's ready to start the final stage. So, what ahead of...
From your training so far, you have gained a better command of the sword, and more control. That's only part of it. Experience is the real teacher. Your journey, the friends you have made, the dangers you have faced. These have taught you more than I ever could. Now, it's time to focus on how you react under pressure. You must be able to think rationally, even in unpredictable combat situations. To simulate this, I'm ready. Not bad. Just like your brother. Huh.
Hey, no fair! That's...
You think every opponent has the same moral code as you? You can denounce strong emotions will always arise in... How amusing. But you don't. You can choose your own. Let's begin. Try to use reason over emotion. This is your final training session. Look alive. Same drill as before, but this time I'm going to interfere. Hold your focus.
Water jet!
Not bad. Better than I expected. You're getting the hang of it. The first step to controlling your emotions is controlling your mind. You want a unified train of thought. It all comes down to focus.
Your mind is rife with distractions. From now on, you must learn to shut out all the pointless emotion. Crush the self that makes you weak, and become master.
Stop. Let's pause here. One look, and I can tell your mind has wandered. That's to be expected. There's a limit to how long a human being can concentrate on one thing. Staying calm and focused sounds simple in theory, but in practice, it's more demanding than sword work or element. Get some rest. No point training further if you're already dead on your feet. Like I said at the beginning, the only goal of this training is for you to reach a point that you're satisfied with. You managed to push past your limits, which is a good start. You can be proud of that, and sleep well knowing that you've earned it.
Scatter!
Skirk is amazing.
Oh, she got hurt though, didn't she?
Yeah, well, that's a given. But the moment she was on the mend, she got right back to... I heard Master suffered a grave injury once too. Lost an arm and a leg and still came back.
Incredible.
Pathetic. You're not even trying. You're so much weaker than you think.
Skirk, have you become a positive light in this world?
Do you even remember how many of us perished in that fire?
Keep your gaze fixed on your blade. You don't deserve to rest.
I have so many questions. I just want to jump in a spaceship, explore the whole universe.
Now, you must bid farewell to who you were in the past and become...
Run! Skirk! Run! Only death awaits us here. Keep...
Let's see here. Going around telling people you're from somewhere beyond the stars won't do, now will it? How about saying... you hail from beneath the earth instead? As the Conrian saying goes, venturing out into the universe and down into the abyss are the same in that both are braving the dark...
Well, I'm a visitor on this planet.
Ah, splendid. That saves me quite... I know the pursuit of strength is important to you, but taking a moment for yourself every... Ignore her existence for too long, and there will come a day when you can no longer hear her voice.
You must be starving, right? Ta-da! A barbecue! Of course you are! That's why Skirk and Paimon got this all ready for you. Ah, well, if you're around someone long enough, it's bound to happen. Plus, Skirk can cook. So, Paimon decided she can forget the whole Ice Queen thing.
Here's an idea. Let's save the chit-chat.
Okay, it's Paimon's turn.
I have good news. First, your training is complete. You have what it takes to wield immense... Second, I've located the culprit we've been searching for. Next, you just need to retrieve the missing part of your soul. And our business. When Ajax trained with me, he once told me he was bursting with questions. So I allowed him to ask me 3 of them before he left. You and I may never meet again, Traveler. So if there's any... Okay, not the angle I was expecting. I knew that was a possible side effect. Closed off my mind to you for that exact reason. Even with the dream mirroring, you should have seen nothing but endless darkness. Whatever. Must have been a flaw in my execution. I shouldn't be too surprised. Since you've seen what you've seen, there's no reason to hide the... No, I'm not from Teyvat. I'm from a different planet. And there was a time when I journeyed through the stars. A lot like you in some ways. No, we're different in that respect. You're influencing the fate of this world. But me, I'm just passing through. Several hundred years ago, my master, Sertologi, opened the border between worlds and sent me here. But this is not my home. And one day, I'll return to the vast unknown of space. So, there you have it. To become stronger, for certain reasons, I need to bridge the power gap between me and my master as quickly as possible. But first, I need to understand the source of his... To do that, I need to follow in his footsteps. Walk the path he once walked. And somewhere along the way, I'll find out how to defeat him. That is... Okay.
You make it sound so easy. Ever since the incident I experienced there, I've never stopped, but it's been years now.
Well... Ajax. His situation is different than yours. Before you ever crossed paths with me, you'd already encountered many formidable people, studied their techniques. So, during your training, all I had to do was build upon that foundation. But Ajax was so young when he came to me. Complete children can't help but imitate their role models. In the long run, once Ajax has enough strength in his own right, I will allow us to meet again. Until then, let that motivate him to reach his... Unlike you, I have no desire to establish a connection with the world. Wake up your companion. It's time to go. Oh, and everything I just told you.
Wait, this is near the chasm.
Yes. If we enter from here, we'll be able to reach that place from your dream. You have some experience with abyssal domains by now, but still...
Don't worry. Paimon's an expert at hiding behind other people for... Oh, but, that means you need to stay safe, traveler.
All right. Remember your training.